All right, let's jump right in. We're going to talk about something, well, something a lot of us do but maybe don't love admitting to. And here's the kicker. We're going to flip the script on it. What if that weird habit is actually a sign that your brain is, well, brilliant?
I mean, come on, you know the drill, right? You're frantically looking for your keys, or maybe you're stuck on a really tough problem at work, and then you realize you're talking yourself through it. Out loud.
And hey, that feeling, totally normal. The immediate reaction is usually to just stop, right? You look over your shoulder hoping no one was listening, because let's face it, society kind of tells us it's a little weird.
But here's a wild thought. What if that's not a bug? What if it's actually a feature? Like a high-performance setting, your brain switches on to work smarter and faster.
Okay, so let's get to the really surprising part. This isn't about being crazy at all. In fact, psychologists now see this habit as a signpost for something completely different: high intelligence.
No, seriously. Studies actually show that some of the most intelligent people out there talk to themselves all the time. And it's not some random tick. It's a deliberate, almost instinctive strategy they use to cut through the noise and think more clearly. It's a tool.
And yeah, this tool actually has a name. It's not just muttering to yourself. It's a real cognitive process called verbal reasoning. So what on earth is that? Let's break it down.
Think of it this way. You've got all these thoughts swirling around in your head, right? It's like a big, messy cloud of ideas. Verbal reasoning is the process of reaching into that cloud, grabbing a thought, and giving it shape and structure by saying it out loud. You're basically building a blueprint for your own thoughts. And how it works is actually pretty simple when you think about it. Step 1, you get the thought out of your head and into the world by saying it. Step 2, just by putting it into a sentence, you're forced to give it some kind of logic, some structure. And then step 3, once it's out there and organized, your brain can look at it, analyze it, and poof, find a solution way more easily. Okay, that's the science, but how does this help you? Well, this is where it gets really cool. This isn't just some weird brain quirk. It's a legitimate hack for making your brain more efficient every single day.
And this chart, it lays it out perfectly. Silent thought is often fuzzy, abstract. It's easy to get distracted. But when you use verbal reasoning, talking it out, everything becomes solid, concrete. Your focus sharpens like a laser, distractions fade away, and you can get to the answer so much faster.
So, let's boil it all down. Talking to yourself lets you wrestle with big, complex problems and win. When you actually hear the words, you're giving your brain more data to work with. It helps walk in memories, process all the little details, and keeps you super focused on what matters. Which really brings us to the big takeaway here. It's time to embrace that inner monologue. Seriously, stop thinking of it as something to be embarrassed about and start seeing it for what it is, your own personal cognitive superpower. And if you remember one thing, let it be this. That self-talk, it isn't a sign of madness. It is literally the sound of your intelligence firing on all cylinders. It's the sound of your brain doing its best work.
So from now on, when you catch yourself chatting away to yourself while you work on something, don't hide it, don't feel weird, own it, feel smart, because you are.
And that really leaves just one question, doesn't it? Now that you know you have this power, this tool, what are you going to use it on? What's the next big problem you're going to solve? Out loud. Go ahead, give it a shot. You might just be amazed at the genius that comes out.